Okay, what's up guys, Game Fan Fan and Games here, and I'm back with another drama scripted Saturday. I know it's been like 2 weeks since I was able to get one of these out, but now you should look for one almost 100% every Saturday now. So we're going to be back on track with these wrestling videos. On today's drama scripted Saturday, I'm just going to briefly review day one of the draft, and look out for day two of the draft on Tuesday. So I'm gonna get the draft part over and done with. I'm not gonna make you wait a whole week till next Saturday for the second one. I'm just gonna get part two out on Tuesday morning, hopefully by Tuesday afternoon. But see, draft results day one, Friday. So if you guys didn't know, there was a match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to figure out who would have the first overall draft pick, and The Fiend interrupted. He came through the ring, grabbed Seth Rollins by the throat and yanked him down underneath the ring, then releasing him, and then Seth Rollins came back up from the bottom, and then, you know, while all the time doing that creepy on and off flashing lights with the weird sound effects, and then it went black, and then The Fiend was on the main stage, and then that was it. Then they went to commercial, which I found was really odd. And then they announced that they came back that Roman Reigns has been disqualified, indirectly giving Raw the first round draft pick. So Raw drafted the man Becky Lynch. So Raw, Becky Lynch, Smackdown, Roman Reigns. Then Raw drafted the club, and all three members of the club. Then Smackdown drafted The Fiend, which leaves the Seth Rollins and Fiend storyline unfinished. Because I hope The Fiend doesn't show up on Raw, because that would be bullshit. They're supposed to be two separate brands. This is supposed to be a real draft. You had executives from both UFC and Fox. You had the Fox football bot. So I want them to keep everything separate like they say they want to do. The Fiend should not show up on Raw to keep mentally attacking and physically attacking Seth Rollins if this is a real draft. So there's that. That's my thoughts on that part. And then at the end of round one, Raw got Drew McIntyre. Okay, so pretty much round one, nothing changed. I'm gonna be frank with you. Nothing changed. Becky was on Raw. Becky was a Raw superstar. The club were Raw superstars. Drew McIntyre was Raw. Roman was already SmackDown. The only thing that changed was The Fiend, which I personally feel he should have been a free agent. He should have gone undrafted. Round number two. Raw got Randy Orton. SmackDown got Sasha Banks. Raw got Ricochet. SmackDown got Braun Strowman. And end of round two, Raw got Bobby Lashley. So now we're starting to see a little bit of change. So Randy Orton goes back to Raw. Braun Strowman is now, I think this is his first time as a SmackDown superstar, and Sasha Banks is on SmackDown. I've been saying amongst my friends or people that have spoken to me out in public that I told you that expect SmackDown to be heavily one-sided, even with them having less draft picks because they're a shorter show. They're still getting the major people, like having The Fiend on SmackDown. That's pretty big. Roman Reigns, obviously. Keeping Roman Reigns on SmackDown, that's pretty big. Now they have Sasha Banks on SmackDown. The Boss is on SmackDown, which is pretty big. Bailey retains against Charlotte, which I'll get into that. I'll save the whole Charlotte thing for a whole nother episode. I have tons of stuff I want to say about Charlotte because her title reigns are just getting kind of out of hand. And the short amount of period of time her title reigns really are getting out of hand. And she really receives no penalty for losing the belt all the time. But I'll save that for another episode. So now Bailey and Sasha, as of now, are technically still on the same show. They drafted Becky, so they're not gonna have Raw have both women's titles. So yeah, Sasha and Bailey stay together. So Bobby Lashley is irrelevant because this whole Lana storyline, in my opinion, is I don't like it. So that was round 2. Round 3, Raw keeps Alyssa Bliss. SmackDown gets Lacey Evans. Okay, it's a nice move for Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans really has some time to shine. Raw takes KO. SmackDown keeps the Revival. Not really much change, and Raw keeps Natalya. So the only really main change in this third round seems like they just traded Kevin Owens for Lacey Evans. That's the only change. Only really major change. I think this would be good for Lacey Evans, even though she is coming off of a last woman standing match loss against Natalya, and they also split that up. So you mean that feud is definitely over with. So I want to see Lacey Evans stand out alone. So that's that. And here's basically the tag team round. Raw gets the Viking Raiders. SmackDown gets the Lucha House Party. Raw gets Nikki Cross, which means Team Starbucks is still together. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. SmackDown gets Heavy Machinery. And then, surprisingly, the last draft pick was the Street Profits. So, the Street Profits are now 100% confirmed to be on the main roster. Because, they would always have NXT. If you guys noticed, they always had NXT next to their names when they were always shown on Raw. So now that they're officially drafted on Raw, this will be, officially put them on the main roster, which they've made it to the main roster. So all in all, after you review and read all of this out loud, there really wasn't that many changes. The first round, Raw kept all their stuff and just lost The Fiend. The second round, they gained Randy Orton, but lost Sasha Banks and Braun Strowman. And then the third round, they just gained Kevin Owens, but lost Lacey Evans. And then the fourth round, they got Nikki Cross, the Viking Raiders, and the Street Profits. So the fourth round, Raw didn't do anything new. They just kept all the people. And then the Lucha House Party and Heavy Machinery just go to SmackDown. Really not really crazy changes. I thought this was I thought it was going to be more lopsided than it already is. I guess Raw having that third hour, that's why they need more superstars. So man, oh man. Now here are the people that are left to be drafted. We're just gonna go through the quick names because you could. So Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Shinsuke, Sami Zayn, Titus O'Neil, Asuka Black, Daniel Bryan, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, The Miz, Ali, King Corbin, Elias, Samoa Joe, which Samoa Joe was doing draft commentary, which I found weird. Rusev, Cedric Alexander, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, Apollo Crews, Andrade, Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal's injured. but they still have to list them. Buddy Murphy, Mojo Riley, No Way Jose, Shelton Benjamin, Drake Maverick. And from the women, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Dana Brooke, the Iconics, Sarah Logan, and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And for the teams that are left, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, New Day, all 3 members, AOP, and I don't know why Heavy Machinery is on here. This is an error because Heavy Machinery got drafted to SmackDown, so that's an error. That is an error. So right now it seems like SmackDown wins because SmackDown has Roman Reigns, SmackDown has The Fiend, SmackDown has Braun. So those are 3 big superstars at this point. As of now, Raw still has Seth. Don't really know yet, but drafted wise, we're gonna say big stars that Raw have. They have Orton, they have KO, they have Alyssa Bliss, and they have Drew McIntyre, who really needs a main event, who really needs a real main event push. He hasn't really gotten that. Besides the thing with Roman Reigns, he hasn't really gotten that push where he like ends up winning at the end. So that's that. Oh, that was day 1. Day 2 and the final draft day will be this Monday on Monday Night Raw. Well, they complete and finalize the draft. So I'll have part 2 of the draft results. That'll probably be up on this channel. Tuesday in the afternoon, mid-evening. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. Remember, there will be a Drama Script Saturday every Saturday. If you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment sections below. And tell me how you feel on this current WWE draft. And with that, I'm out of here. Later, and peace.